Hi, I'm David. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick update on my recovery and reversal of metabolic syndrome. I'm a middle-aged man. I live in New York. I live in upstate New York. And I have what was pretty far past prediabetes and diabetes. I have metabolic syndrome that I'm trying to reverse and recover from. I'm doing this post as an update to my situation. And I'm going to be adding posts probably weekly, maybe either on Fridays or Saturdays, of my update of my current physical situation. So I'm way past being focused on carnivore or ketovore. I've been ketovore for over 12 months, only eating meat and vegetables for more than 12 months. Oftentimes carnivore, where I will eat only meat for maybe an entire week or 10 days. So now I'm 18 months into not eating any carbs outside of some fruit. I only eat fruit now and then, but I don't eat any pasta. I don't eat any rice. I don't eat any noodles. I don't eat bread. I don't eat any sugar. So I'm 18 months into this, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of a change, but it's not drastic as much as I wish. My recovery, my reversal is very slow, although I've probably been digging this hole for 20 years. I can't expect 10 to 12, 18 months to completely reverse it. Now, some of the things that I have felt and noticed that I wanted to share on this post that's kind of interesting. And if any of you have any comments or any good news on anything that I'm saying, do me a favor, leave it below. I could use the good news. So I'm pretty sure that my insulin sensitivity is back. I'm not insulin resistant. I'm starting to be able to build some muscle again. I do push-ups, I do squats, and I'm starting to feel my body gaining some muscle, which is good news. The weird thing is that as I'm gaining that muscle, I can feel my body like I need to stretch my arm or stretch my leg, and as I do it, all the bones in my feet and my ankles and my knees, they all crack and snap. And I'm hoping that this isn't a bad thing. Again, I'm not a doctor or a medical person. I'm hoping that this is the stuff in between the bones, like growing back and redoing itself, and the air bubbles or whatever in it are popping and stuff. But I can hear my elbows popping all the time. My hands pop all the time. The bones in my hands pop. It's very strange. It's not uncomfortable. It's not painful. It actually feels good to pop it, but it's definitely disconcerting. It's uncomfortable inside my head. It's not uncomfortable when I'm feeling it in my hands or my legs. I'm hoping that as I'm walking more and trying to get more exercise, the popping will go away. I mean, the muscle in my body's I'm definitely bulking up with muscle. I can see the muscle in my forearms and my biceps. I can feel the muscle in my back. Like when I lay in the bed, I can feel like the different parts of the bed on the muscle on my back. It's very strange. It's an awkward feeling. Now, I'm lucky with my neuropathy that I didn't get to a point where I was feeling pain, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Now I can feel when I eat too many carbs, or if I don't eat just meat, I can feel the difference between neuropathy and inflammation. I can feel my hands become much more numb. I can feel my coordination, like, and my balance just get much worse if I have too many. This is if I have too many carbs. And I'm not eating carbs like I'm thinking, I'm just going to eat more carbs. I get carbs through either eating fruit. I like to eat a lot of apples. And I use meal shakes. I wanted to use a meal shake that had protein, carbs, and fiber in the shake so that I could try to eat shakes a little bit more often to try to just add more stuff to my body that I'd be able to hopefully gain some more weight. I'm trying to gain weight at this point. That's a primary focus for me because I was terrifyingly light. I looked like a ghost. I'm trying to gain some weight back to get to 135 to 150 pounds, which is still very light, I think, but for me that would be a success. That would be a thumbs up. I'd be very happy with that. The more that my body structure comes back, I can feel the muscle growing and bulking up. It makes my coordination a little bit easier. It makes walking from one end of my house to the other without having to literally hold on to the walls to make sure that I don't slip or accidentally, fall through a doorway. And I laugh. It's not funny at all, but it is kind of funny because I'm a grown man and I'm walking around my house like a baby, like when a baby walks and they're all arms and legs and trying to gain their balance and they can't quite balance and they fall over. Like that's how I feel, which really sucks. But I'm hoping I'm on the healing end and the reversing end and the getting better end. If any of this is interesting to you at all, again, any comments, I'll respond to any comments. I'll respond to any notes. A thumbs up would be great. If you want to follow me or subscribe, I'm going to start doing a weekly update. And hopefully my weekly updates at this point, considering the fact I'm at a very low level, hopefully my weekly updates will get better and better and better and better. And I'll be maybe, I don't know, a year from now, 2 years from now, I'll log in and say, hey, my health updates are done because I'm healthy. Like that would be a great success for me. The reversal would be amazing. I would be really happy. And if I can help anybody along the way that's experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing, I mean, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. And if I can help at all, I'd love to help. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical person. I'm not a specialist in any of this. I'm just a guy who's watched thousands of hours of YouTube and done a lot of research on my own physical condition. And if I can help anybody avoid anything that I've been through or help them through the things that I've been through, that'd be great. One of the things that becomes very quickly easy or difficult based on my diet is zippers and buttons. If I'm not eating healthy, I'm not eating mostly meat, carnivore, it makes zippers and buttons almost impossible. If I stay focused on eating meat for a couple of weeks, the inflammation goes down in my hands and my coordination gets better and it makes those things possible again. But it's very difficult when my carbs are a little bit higher. And again, I'm not eating carbs. I do eat fruit. I have a meal shake that has carbs in it. That's about the extent of the carbs that I'm eating. Even the vegetables that I eat vegetables that are above the ground. So I'm not eating any potatoes. I'm not eating anything that grows below the ground, which kind of sucks because I feel like I can only eat so much carnivore before I need to add something. And adding different vegetables, I'm trying to add a lot of cabbage. I like cabbage. Trying to think if there's any other physical updates that I have. My sleeping is a little bit better. I sleep better at night. It's very strange though, because I definitely need to get plenty of rest. My body needs it to recoup, to recover. Now, one thing that is really strange that has been happening, if I eat a lot, it definitely spikes my insulin and it knocks me out. It makes me feel like I need to take a nap, or I have to lay down or go to bed. Sometimes I'll eat at 5 or 6 o'clock and I'm in bed by 7:30, 8 o'clock, which I guess is normal. It's not normal for me. But I think all of the insulin that's released into my body from even eating meat makes it so that I don't pass out, but I need to go to sleep, and I sleep it off. Like, that's kind of weird. I'm looking forward to the day when I can have a cup of coffee again, because right now I'm afraid to drink coffee. Coffee spikes my insulin, and the caffeine makes my body negatively react to the coffee, and it makes my balance and my coordination very, very low, which is dangerous, uncomfortable, and a little bit scary. So I unfortunately cannot drink any coffee to avoid that. I'll be happy to I'll be happy to be able to drink a cup of coffee again without worrying about physical problems. I think maybe some people would be happy to have a cup of ice cream or something else like that, but for me I would be happy just to have a cup of coffee. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.